In every corner of our planet, life takes shape in extraordinary ways. Some glide upon silent waters with elegance, while others beat their wings against the sky in endless. Some carve their existence deep within ancient trees, and some transform themselves into miracles of color and flight. These are the survivors, the hidden champions of nature. They may seem ordinary at first glance: a bird on the water, an insect in the breeze, a creature of the forest. But look closer, and you will see stories of resilience, courage, and transformation that rival even the greatest legends of humankind. The swan, the donkey, the woodpecker, the butterfly, the duck, each one carries a secret power, a way of living, of enduring, of adapting thousands of years. They are teachers, wrapped in feathers, wings, and song, whispering to us that survival is not just about strength, but about harmony, unity, and change. Join us as we journey through their world, where beauty meets survival, and every moment is a treasure waiting to be discovered. This is nature's treasure. In the gentle breath of spring, when flowers awaken and sunlight spills across the earth, the butterfly takes flight, fragile in appearance, yet a true warrior of survival. Its journey begins not with wings, but in silence. As a caterpillar bound to the ground, it eats, it waits, and then it surrenders to stillness inside a cocoon. What seems like an ending is in fact a rebirth, an alchemy of nature where patience becomes transformation. But beauty alone does not ensure survival. A butterfly must face predators, storms, and the unending challenge of distance. Its colors are more than decoration. They are shields of disguise, patterns that confuse hunters or warn them of hidden toxins. Delicate though it seems, the butterfly carries a quiet resilience in every scale of its wings. Some species travel across continents, migrating thousands of miles in fragile bodies lighter than a leaf. They defy the winds, riding invisible currents, guided by instincts older than time itself. To watch them is to witness a miracle, a creature so fragile yet so determined that even the vastness of the world cannot hold them back. The butterfly survives by transforming, by adapting, by embracing change itself. It whispers a lesson that survival is not about resisting transformation. It is about becoming something new. From the stillness of the cocoon to the brilliance of the sky, the butterfly is living proof that the end is never truly the end. It is only the beginning. Survival is carved into the very rhythm of its life. While other birds rely on open skies or shallow grounds, the woodpecker creates its own path, drilling deep into trunks that hold both nourishment and shelter. The shock of constant impact, something that would shatter the skull of another creature, is absorbed and resisted by its unique anatomy. Here, strength is not in size, but in design. Yet the woodpecker's skills extend beyond feeding. By hollowing out trees, it builds secure nests high above predators, protecting its young in chambers carved with precision. The forest itself becomes both provider and protector. In every tap, every echo, the woodpecker declares that survival is not just about endurance, it is about innovation. A true architect of the wild, it turns the simplest tool, its beak, into a weapon, a hammer, and a lifeline. In the timeless song of the forest, the woodpecker is both musician and survivor, reminding us that persistence carves the way to survival. Edges of lakes, rivers, and quiet marshlands, the duck moves with ease between two worlds, water and land. At first glance, it may seem ordinary, yet hidden within its simple grace lies a survival story crafted by adaptability. Its waterproof feathers, coated with natural oils, allow it to glide effortlessly across water, never weighed down, even in storms. Beneath the surface, webbed feet push like oars, giving it the power to dive and search for food where others cannot. On land, the duck forages with a sharp bill designed to sift through mud and weeds, finding nourishment in places overlooked by larger creatures. This ability to thrive on both land and water makes it a master of resilience. Its life is not bound by one environment. It belongs to many. But perhaps the duck's greatest survival skill is its vigilance. Always alert, with eyes scanning the skies, it senses danger before it strikes. A sudden flap of strong wings can launch it into the air in an instant, carrying it to safety. For predators, catching a duck is never simple. It is a creature that is always one step ahead. Season after season, ducks migrate across vast distances, carried by the winds of survival. They endure cold winters, harsh rains, and shifting landscapes, yet always return, year after year, to the waters that shaped them. Simple in appearance, extraordinary in endurance, the duck is a quiet reminder that survival is not always about strength or ferocity. Sometimes it is about adaptability, awareness, and the courage to move wherever life demands. Calm waters, the swan appears to be a symbol of elegance and peace. But beneath that grace lies a master of survival. With powerful wings that can span over 2 meters, a swan is capable of defending itself fiercely, striking with enough force to keep predators at bay. Its long neck, designed for foraging deep underwater, allows it to reach food that many birds cannot, ensuring its survival even in scarce conditions. Swans are not solitary dreamers of lakes. They are loyal guardians. Mated pairs form lifelong bonds, standing side by side to protect their young. When danger approaches, they do not retreat. They confront. With a hiss as sharp as a warning and a sudden display of strength, the swan reminds the world that beauty can also be a shield. Through bitter winters and changing seasons, the swan adapts. Migrating across vast distances, it follows the rhythm of the earth itself, guided by instinct and endurance. Graceful in appearance, fearless in spirit, the swan is proof that survival is not only about strength. It is about courage, wrapped in harshest corners of the earth, where resources are scarce and the sun beats down relentlessly. One animal has quietly mastered the art of survival: the donkey. Unlike many creatures that depend on abundance, the donkey thrives in scarcity. Its most remarkable skill is endurance. With strong, unyielding legs and an efficient body, it can travel miles across rocky deserts and steep mountains, carrying heavy loads without breaking down. This resilience makes the donkey not just a beast of burden, but a symbol of survival in the face of adversity. But endurance alone does not define its survival. Donkeys possess an extraordinary sense of awareness. Where others rush, the donkey pauses, assessing danger before moving. Its cautious nature protects it from predators and treacherous paths. And in the wild, survival often belongs not to the strongest, but to the wisest. Add to this their ability to survive on minimal food and water, feeding on coarse grasses and thorny shrubs where other animals would starve. The donkey proves itself a master of adaptation. Patient, resilient, and intelligent, the donkey's survival story is not one of speed or ferocity, but of persistence and wisdom in the face of a demanding world. In addition to endurance and adaptability, the donkey also relies on its powerful vocalizations. Its bray can travel for miles, alerting others to danger or calling for help in rugged, isolated terrains. This natural alarm system is not just communication, but survival. Donkeys are also known for forming strong social bonds. In groups, they protect one another, standing together against predators with surprising courage. And when threatened, a donkey will not simply flee. It can kick with astonishing force, enough to deter even larger attackers. With strength, intelligence, and community, the donkey transforms from a humble worker into a true survivor of the wild. From the elegance of the swan to the unity of the donkey, from the resilience of the woodpecker to the transformation and the adaptability of the duck, each one reveals a truth hidden in the heart of the wild. Survival is not a single path. It is grace, courage, vigilance, and change by nature's hand. These creatures are more than just animals. They are living lessons, guiding us to see the world with new eyes. Every wingbeat, every echo, every silent flight across the sky carries wisdom older than. This is the story of survival. This is the beauty of the wild. This is nature's treasure. If you enjoyed this journey into the wonders of the natural, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because many more treasures of nature are waiting to be discussing soon.